The sterile white walls of the Galactic Taxonomy Institute hummed with the quiet efficiency of 1,000 alien scientists working in perfect synchronization. Anna pressed her palm against the transparent barrier, watching as the Valkorian researchers moved like silver wraiths through the laboratory beyond. Their six-fingered hands danced over holographic displays, analyzing data that had taken 3 standard months to compile. "They're taking forever," Max muttered beside her, his breath fogging the barrier slightly. "How long does it take to classify one species?" Anna glanced at her partner, noting the tension in his jaw. They'd been the first humans to volunteer for the comprehensive biological assessment rite of passage for every species joining the Galactic Council. Every civilization had undergone it. The Valkorians were classified as Type 3 predators. The Thulian collective registered as Type 7 prey. Even the warlike Kratha marked as Type 2 predators with aggressive tendencies. It was supposed to be simple, straightforward, a formality. Dr. Zell said the results would be ready today. Anna replied, trying to keep her voice steady. She'd seen the looks the alien scientists exchanged when they thought the humans weren't watching: confusion, fear, something else she couldn't quite name. The door beside them hissed open. Dr. Zelthar emerged, her crystalline skin flickering through colors that Anak had learned meant deep distress. The Valkorian's translator device crackled to life. "Humans, Anna, and Max, please follow me to Conference Chamber 7. The walk through the Institute's corridors felt longer than usual. Other alien researchers stopped their work to stare as they passed. A Thulian scientist spray species, timid by nature, actually fled down a side corridor at their approach. Conference Chamber 7 was already crowded. The Galactic Council's Biological Ethics Committee sat in a semicircle 12 species, representing 12 different evolutionary paths. At the center, a massive holographic display waited. Dormant. High Arbiter, Voss, a towering Kratha with scales like burnished copper, gestured toward to seats. "Please, sit. What we must discuss today is ... unprecedented." Anna and Max exchanged glances but complied. Dr. Zelthar moved to the display controls, her colors still cycling through distress patterns. "We have completed our analysis of human DNA," she began, her voice steady despite her obvious discomfort. "We have scanned 47,000 genetic markers, analyzed 3.2 billion base pairs, and compared your genome against every known species in the galactic database." The holographic display flickered to life, showing the familiar double helix of human DNA. Anna had seen it 1,000 times before. She'd never thought it looked particularly special. "We expected to classify humans as a Type 2 or Type 3 predator species," Dr. Zelthar continued. "Your binocular vision, your omnivorous diet, your persistence hunting adaptations all pointed to a predator classification." Max leaned forward. But you are not predators." The Valkorians' colors flashed crimson alarm in their species' visual language. "At least, not only predators." The holographic display shifted, showing a complex web of genetic markers lighting up across the human genome. Red markers, blue markers, green markers, dozens of different colors cascading through the DNA structure like a rainbow caught in a double helix. "These red markers," Dr. Zelthar indicated with a gesture, "indicate advanced predator adaptations. Binocular vision, strategic thinking, pack coordination. You possess these in abundance, far more than most classified predators." Another gesture. "These blue markers indicate prey adaptations, enhanced pattern recognition, hypervigilance, social bonding for protection. You also possess these in abundance." Anna felt her breath catch. "That's unusual." "It is impossible," High Arbiter Voss rumbled. "No species evolves as both predator and prey simultaneously. The evolutionary pressures are contradictory, mutually exclusive." Dr. Zelthar's colors shifted to a deep purple or mixed with fear. But humans did not stop there. "These green markers indicate scavenger adaptations. These yellow markers indicate persistence predator traits. These orange markers indicate ambush predator characteristics." These purple markers indicate social prey behaviors. The holographic display was now a riot of colors, every marker system lighting up across the human genome like a cosmic fireworks display. In total, the Valkorian scientists said quietly, "We have identified genetic markers for 47 different survival strategies in human DNA. 47, the previous record holder, the Daxian shapeshifters, possessed 8. The chamber fell silent. Anna could hear her own heartbeat in her ears. A council member, floating jellyfish-like creature from the Luminari, species pulsed a question through its translator. How is this possible? What evolutionary path could produce such a genome? Dr. Zelthar looked at the humans with something Anna finally recognized in her crystalline features: respect mixed with primal fear. Earth, the scientist said simply. We analyzed Earth's historical records and geological data. Your planet has survived 5 mass extinction events. Each time, 70 to 95% of all species were annihilated. Earth itself kept trying to kill everything on its ice ages: volcanic eruptions, asteroid impacts, atmospheric shifts. She gestured at the holographic display again. Humans are not descendants of predators or prey. They are descendants of survivors. Everything that made it through those extinction events passed on its survival traits: predators who learned to scavenge, prey who learned to hunt, species that learned to adapt to anything, become anything, survive anything. Max spoke, his voice barely above a whisper. So what does that make us? High Arbiter Voss stood, his massive frame suddenly seeming less intimidating, more cautious. We have created a new classification. You are not predators. You are not prey. You are not scavengers or omnivores or any single category we have ever documented. The Kratha's translator carried the weight of his words like a prophecy. You are adaptive apex survivors. You are beyond classification. You do not hunt as predators hunt. You do not flee as prey flee. You endure. You adapt. You overcome. He paused, his scales rippling. You are the apex of apex species, and the galaxy will need to adjust accordingly. Anna looked at Max, then at her own hands that could create tools, wield weapons, heal wounds, build civilizations. Hands that carried the genetic legacy of billions of years of refusing to die. So, she said finally, a smile touching her lips, what happens now? Dr. Zelthar's colors finally stabilized to a calm blue. Now, humans join the Galactic Council. And we all learn what it means when a species that survived the unsurvivable reaches for the stars. Outside the conference chamber windows, Earth hung in the void like a blue marble, beautiful, deadly, and home to the species that simply refused to be classified. The galaxy would never be the same.